What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, I want to talk a little bit about Terence Crawford and this certain narrative that I've been seeing a lot here on YouTube when it pertains to him and his career. It's coming a lot, I would say, from pro Errol Spence Jr. channels. Now, I know that, we have a lot of channels out there that are pro this fighter, pro that fighter. I try not to do that here. I'm pro boxing. There's a lot of fighters that I do enjoy watching. Errol and Terence Crawford, definitely two of those guys. But I do try to be objective when it comes to the sport. And I know if I did do, a lot more pro this person's videos, I would probably get more views. But, that's not really my thing. I just want to be objective and as honest as I can be without doing the fanboy thing. There's nothing wrong with the fanboy channels. If that's what you do, if that's your lane, then that's your lane. But this is my lane, and I just like to be a little bit more objective when it comes to the sport of boxing. I like to look at the good attributes that both fighters bring to the table instead of me just cheerleading a fighter. I just, I'm just different like that. I don't know. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. You guys let me know how you feel about that. But the narrative I've been seeing pushed a lot is that Terence Crawford, even though this fight is being viewed as one of the most competitive fights in quite some time, Terence Crawford is being viewed as somebody who hasn't fought anyone. I hear that a lot, but at the same time, a lot of these guys want to see this fight, and I just don't make the connection there. I just don't make the connection there. And here's the thing. Terence Crawford is a 3-division champion. In one of those divisions, he became undisputed. He's 39-0. He's been knocking out his opponents left and right. And that's not easy to do. I think sometimes as fans, we look at certain things that fighters do. We don't see what goes on behind the scenes. We don't see the blood, the sweat, and the tears, and the sacrifices that they make to get to the point that they're at. If it was easy what Terence Crawford has accomplished, then a lot more fighters would be able to do that. But they don't, because that's not easy to do. He's a special fighter. He's special, and he's special because of the way his peers view him. A lot of his peers, people in the boxing space, are actually picking him to defeat Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. And that speaks volumes in my book. I know a lot of the grassroots fans are picking Errol, but you see a lot of the boxers actually leaning towards Terence Crawford. And that's for a reason, because he's a special fighter. And here's the thing. Both of these guys, in my opinion, are special fighters. They have both these unique attributes that a lot of fighters don't have. And that's why this fight is so intriguing to a lot of people out there. But I just don't make the connection where Terence Crawford hasn't fought anybody. He hasn't done anything in his career. And then when he does fight certain fighters that Errol has fought, there's always an asterisk by it. I remember before he fought Sean Porter, a lot of people were saying that, he was afraid to face Sean Porter. And when he did fight Sean Porter, and when he was victorious, then people started saying, Sean Porter had one foot in boxing and one foot out. It was all these excuses. But is that really Bud's fault that, Sean Porter wasn't completely focused? That's not Bud's fault. That's Sean Porter's fault if that accusation is true. The same thing goes for the fight with Kell Brook. I seen during the buildup of the Kell Brook fight, when Kell Brook came over to the U.S. and he was doing his press tour, I saw a lot of people convinced that Kell Brook was going to beat Terence Crawford. I saw that. I know some of you guys probably saw it too and remember that. But when he defeated Kell Brook, now, all of a sudden Kell Brooks, he was washed. So there's always this thing where people are moving the goalpost when it comes to Terence Crawford. But like I said, I think both of these guys are phenomenal athletes. It is a 50-50 fight, guys. They both have accomplished great things in the sport. There's no denying right now, Errol is the king of 147. He holds 3 titles. There's one left, you know. Who knows who's going to win? I just don't know yet. But I'm definitely excited about the fight. But I did want to just express my opinion on the narrative that I see going on in the boxing space. And I know pro Errol videos gets people a lot of views. I understand that. But I have to be honest about the way I feel about the whole thing. So you guys let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? In the comment section. And who do you have in the fight? Do you have Errol the Truth Spence Jr. or Terence Bud Crawford? You guys let me know about that in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.